Good evening, everyone. It's Bonnie Powell here, and just wanted to make a video. I have been watching a lot of things on social media. I do not have a television that has cable, so this is the only way I get to hear my news, or if I look up articles or Google breaking news. But what I do know from reading articles on social media, and having friends that know about what's going on in the world beyond sitting in my house in Pottstown, PA, or just going out to local places like for a walk. Um, I know there are a lot of protests going on right now, and I do know that George Floyd was killed by a police officer, and it was not good. And I just wanted to kind of shed some light on my thought process behind what I'm thinking about all of these protests and the looting and so on. And the first thing that comes to my mind, I just try and break it down. And how I break it down is if someone is dealing with something on a regular basis, subtle, overt, otherwise, constantly feeling like people think you're a threat, constantly feeling a sense of fear every time you go out of your house, just walking in the streets, you get a certain look, you get a certain vibe. But if you're dealing with that, not being treated like a human being that can just be acknowledged for who they are beyond what other people have made it out to be, which is to be fearful of you for being black or what have you, or being black. When you deal with that on a regular basis, and then something like this happens, George Floyd dies at the hands of someone who is a police officer, and this has been happening across the country, across the board. It's like, I don't think looting's okay. However, I understand why it's happening. Because how much can you put up with of that and not expect some sort of retaliation on some level? So, I'm not saying looting is okay, but I understand it. You deal with that your whole life. You're not just going to sit back when you see something so horrific like that happen on camera to someone that could have been yourself if you're black. So that's where I'm at with it.